was playing low at the match play, and I kept leaving tops and tens, and I hit it initially, and then couldn't buy a double top or a double 10. And then rather than sort of the day, had he taken that out, but he's putting the pressure on Nogueira. He'll be looking to break straight back with a 15 darter of his own. He wants the ball. He likes the ball.
Game
he
shot
gets
the
ball.
Low. Game shot.
It is
and
Jesus Nogueira who picks up the first 2 points.
If I get more trebles than him, I'm going to get more darts at the double. And
123. Robert, you
I've seen a
require
lot of Scott
20.
Taylor over the years because he's been a fairly prolific qualifier. Not sure quite
Game
as
shot on the first
prolific
leg.
as you,
Robert
Matt, in the...
Thornton.
if I get more trebles than him, I'm going to get more darts at the double. And
123. Robert, you
I've seen a
require
lot of Scott
20.
Taylor over the years because he's been a fairly prolific qualifier. Not sure quite
Game
as
shot on the first
prolific
leg.
as you,
Robert
Matt, in the
Thornton.
then builds, and then it's dealing with the
Scott, you
disappointments.
require 39.
you've got ranking money to defend that you can't get into the events to defend, and you end up on a bit of a decline, and it affects your game, and that might be what happened there with
Game
Scott
shot on the
Taylor.
fourth
But
leg.
now that's all gone.
Scott Taylor.
He is bouncing back, and he's bouncing back well. We heard Raymond. Time is running out for Scott Taylor.
No score.
It could be
Robert, you require
time up
40.
and game over. Robert Thornton rarely misses up at this part of
Game,
the board, and he
shot,
does it on
and
this
the match.
occasion.
Robert
And Robert
Thornton.
Thornton, who from the mid part of Tuesday really has found some form.
Sometimes causes a few issues. Not so here. This is for an 11.
Game shot on
Wow.
the second leg. Cam Crabtree.
Wow.
You
15
require
average, the record, I
121.
believe, is 118. And the whole existence of this format.
Game shot and the match.
That
Cam
is
Crabtree.
absolutely incredible. In leg 1 for Zewski.
52. David, you
pay
require
the
160. $100. Robert, you require
Murphy
20.
mentioned there pre-match regarding that
Game
average
shot on the second
from
leg. Robert Thornton.
young Cam. It was the joint.
You
Front
require
row ticket to that Phil Taylor
141.
one.
Yes, yeah, you were there, weren't you? Yeah. You were probably the bloke booing me.
83. Robert, you
The
require
first
83.
one that was ever shown on television was John Lowe, but that was pre-recorded, wasn't live.
46.
Well, Robert
David, you
Thornton
require
is in a spot of bother here.
58.
And Robert Thornton, before the off, would have been the clear favourite to win this group.
Game shot on the
But to
fourth
win this
leg.
group, we've said
David
already, you're going
Wazowski.
to need around about 7 wins.
David, you require 60.
Well, he's not missed a dart at a double yet, which suggests 2 in hand. Robert Thornton might be about to
Game
face some
shot
problems, and he
the
does.
match. David
And as the back of his
Wazowski.
shirt says, Wazzy's on fire. When it comes to the outer ring, he was burning hot. Jesus just missed the 161. Crabtree does the same
130.
thing. Both
Jesus,
are
you
finding the
require
trebles,
33.
but unable to find the ball. Jesus very good on the ball, as we've already discussed. Very good on tops.
Game shot on the
means
second
We
leg.
tend to like
Jesus
5s and
Nogueira.
1s because it's such a tiny adjustment just either side, and he slots that one straight in. And
Game
And this
shot on the third
performance
leg. Jesus
from
Nogueira.
Nogueira is a good one. It's not a case of it's a poor, scrappy game, and he's just
Fourth leg.
and keep moving forward. That's the position we're at. We can see he can hit hard. Boy, can he hit hard. 115.62 average in his...
so relevant.
$96.
That was an attempt at the double 18 to leave double 16.
58. Jesus should require 50.
There's 50 left, gets to take his pick. And leaving tops, he enjoys it at this top end of the
Game,
board.
shots,
And he
and
wraps
the
that one
match.
up. A great
Jesus
performance there
Nogueira.
from Jesus Nogueira. 4-0 victory. Who saw that coming after what was
16.
17-year-old Michael van Gerwen winning the World Masters being one of those examples. Tops.
96.
Well,
Matt,
a
you
rare
require
bit
40.
of good fortune for Matt Jackson if he can
Game shot
find the
the
tops,
first
which he
leg.
does do.
Matt
A 16
Jackson.
dart break of throw. A while. Obviously, he's from my neck of the woods in the West Country, and I was just saying that fresh start, mate. What's happened? You've treated it like 3 days of practice and get up there and try and enjoy it. And as you said, walks into that absolute monster.
162.
There's another example.
Jackson, the JDC, sorry, virtual world champion.
121.
System,
Matt,
I
you
believe,
require
through COVID that you had to go
140.
through on Facebook Live, and then everyone gathered in Gibraltar who had qualified, and Matt Jackson came on
Game
top of
shot
that.
on the
And
third leg.
tops
Matt Jackson.
is where he goes. Should get a dart at a double here. Will get one at tops. Been leaving it. He's been
30.
hitting it.
Scott,
Not
you
on this
require
occasion. Offers Scott
83.
Taylor an opportunity to break the throw.
Oh, this will hurt. Shaking his head. He's fearing the worst. And
Game
that's
shot on the
why.
sixth leg.
Because
Scott
that
Taylor.
is
Forces this dart now for the 18s.
74.
Matt Jackson
Matt,
took
you
out
require
114.
112.
You take out the 112. It's going to be all smiles.
92.
Good effort.
Scott, you require 14.
second match dart for Matt. Well, how much of that can he see now? This will be just about Jackson's luck.
7.
Well, now you've got 3 in hand.
Matt, you require 20.
Different scenario this time, Matt.
You've got a bit of time to process.
Game, shots,
But that
and
was
the match.
a successful
Matt
processing
Jackson.
period of time. And Matt Jackson, he said it's gone fresh start.
Cam, you require 90.
Like the collar of David Wazuki's shirt says, that's amazed.
Yeah.
Game shot on the first leg. Cam
Better.
Crabtree.
Well,
Let's go on.
yeah, maybe shaft. As in Cam shaft.
180.
Big Daddy suit. Cam, do you think?
80. David,
Well,
you
not unless he
require
looks like
56.
that little boy that was in the film Big Daddy.
Game shot on the third leg. David Wazuski.
Mark. So if he can stay roughly around there,
Game
he's
shot on
going to
the
be very
fifth leg.
competitive on that
David
development tour.
Wazuski. Game, shots,
Well,
and the match.
that was a wonderful
David
finish because that
Wazuski.
first start at the treble 19 was a blocker. He worked his way around it. Oh,
Matt, you
he
require
did
40.
call it. Are we going to see 2-2?
Game shot
We
on the
are.
fourth leg.
Matt Jackson
Matt
with the last start
Jackson.
in.
But you
Everyone
require
thinks it's a bit of a
56.
myth. I mean, I think it was
Game shot on the
Reg
fifth leg.
Harding who was
Robert Thornton.
known, well, they were both known to enjoy their food. They went to one of these all-you-can-eat places and were both asked to leave.
Sixth leg. It's Matt to throw first.
I believe as well the version of that story I've heard is they asked him to leave, and he goes, "I can't leave yet. I haven't had my ice cream."
180.
A bounce out. We used the term earlier. That is the definition of unlucky.
Yeah.
134. Matt, you
That's the
require
definition of
170.
absolute class.
64. Robert, you require 36.
We get his second win of the day. 2 9s, 1 dart.
Good marker.
Game,
And
shots,
uses it.
and the match.
And Robert Thornton with the darts, holds, throw.
Scott,
A
you
lot of
require
players do live up
144.
around there like the overseas players now, don't they? Dimitri and Damon Heta, don't they share a house up
Leicester.
in Leicester?
Game
yeah?
shot on the second leg.
Very
Scott
tidy
Taylor.
there from Scott Taylor, the 144.
Then he might have 3.
180.
Just the smallest of adjustment down,
Hayes
and he gets
required
darts.
28.
Could be about to go 1 away from
Game
defeat.
shot on the fourth
For
leg.
the first time of the
Scott
day.
Taylor.
That'd be a first.
Oh, he's going straight for it. Aggressive. I like it. double one. Don't like that.
Game,
He does, though.
Shots and the match.
And Scott Taylor with an 18-dart breaker throw.
Robert, you require 156.
20s. This is the Barneveld, isn't it? Double 18.
Game shot on the second
beautiful
leg.
from
Robert Thornton.
This is stunning. Right in the corner.
Third, develop, and don't let this experience change the things he said at the start. I think that's a good thing about having that interview at the start of the event. You can watch that back at the end and make sure that player who did that anonymous signs for the rest of the group that the favourite here, Robert Thornton, is starting to fire. It's his first 180 of this match. He's had a 156 finish. He's 3 from 4 on the doubles, and he's pushed his average up to near enough the 100 mark.
Yeah,
171. Robert, you require 164.
Is
16.
this occasion, fortunately enough for Cam, he has missed.
Game shot on the fifth leg. Cam Crabtree. 64.
This 82 is for the
Robert,
match
you
for
require
Thornton.
82.
It'd be a very polished performance.
Game,
we don't see him in that area too often, but we've seen him in there twice. In this game and twice.
137.
24 after
Scott, you
12.
require 109.
Third consecutive break of throw.
Game shot on the third leg. Scott
What
Taylor.
a finish that is from.
He was just shy of a 93 in his last game as well in victory over Jesus Nogueira. That was a 4-1 victory.
180.
Found a 180 in that game. There's his first one victory, which will start giving him some
24. Legs. Game, shots,
that is legs,
and the match.
and most importantly, that is points. Points are the thing we're going to be deciding it on first, and Scott Taylor now moves to 4 points.
Matt, you require 40. Game shot on the third leg.
Oh, both of
Matt
his legs,
Jackson.
Matt, have been what?
That we're a load of bricks, but nothing to stick them together with.
Yeah, no mortar. I think one with this from Nogueira. 140, 140, 180.
180.
Another strong leg on in case. Yeah,
Game shot on
170
the
from
fourth leg.
Nogueira, and that's
Jesus Nogueira.
a 13 dart hold. So the winning legs in this match so far, 14 and 14 for Matt Jackson, 16 and 13.
Fifth leg, it's Matt to throw first. 38.
Jesus is on a bit of a tricky
38.
double. And the split down isn't nice for this either.
Game, shot,
It's not a
and the
problem
match.
for Jesus Nogueira, who recovers his situation. He wasn't at his best in his last game, 4-1 defeat.
Starts during lockdown, and he was averaging, I think you got a message, didn't you, of
Game shot on the first leg.
somebody saying
Scott
he was
Taylor.
averaging around opportunity
67.
for Crabtree to break through and lead 2-1. Double 16.
Game shot on the third
Clinical.
leg. Cam Crabtree.
Back-to-back legs.
Put himself one away.
Game shot on the
Taylor
fifth
is
leg. Scott
Clinical
Taylor.
once again, 100% in his last game.
Oh, we actually took the title from Barry Hearn, which was a wonderful experience. I remind him of it often. I will just occasionally send him a text message
140.
saying, "Can you remember the fishing?"
$57. Cam, you require 110. Game shot on the sixth leg.
Just from
Cam
that other angle,
Crabtree.
you can see Cam finding the double. Shot because
83.
even the 134 wouldn't have left a finish. He'd have been stranded on 162, giving Taylor 6 at 83. He may only need the 3. He does only
Game,
need the
shot,
3.
And the match.
And it
Scott
is
Taylor.
Scott Taylor who ends his day on 6 points. He
Achieved
Robert,
the
you
break
require
now, 82 points away from that. 17 for tops. For 2-1.
Game shot on the third
He's
leg.
absolutely
Robert
pinning
Thornton.
tops, isn't he? I said the 180s were lacking and right on cue.
This is to finish it off.
38. Jesus should require 20.
Another opportunity for Jesus. And he's bust.
No score.
He slipped in the wrong bed. Goldilocks, as Paul Nicholson was saying
Robert, you require
a couple
20.
of weeks ago.
Game, shots,
Oh,
and the match.
Thornton eventually
Robert Thornton.
gets over the line, made harder work of it. Get on with it, don't they?
From nowhere.
180. David, you require 12.
Jackson.
He's hit a few of those
Game
today
shot
as well,
on the
hasn't
third
he?
leg. David Wazowski.
There's Dave.
Just Nogueira taking those victories against him. But he opened with a max.
Game,
and he
shot,
closes out with an incredible 140 finish, 60 tops. Matt Jackson looks behind, he's looking up, he's thinking, what is going on? Why always me? People seem